Mary Poppins, I believe everyone is probably familiar with it. It's about a family that isn't quite right, isn't quite getting along the way they would like to, and they need someone to come and give them a little kick in the butt, and she does. She blesses them with that. So, and there's also some chimney sweeps and some other weird stuff going on. So, without further ado, thanks for coming. Please enjoy Brighton Academy's Mary Poppins Jr. What's to happen or happened before? A father, a mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives are all raveling undone. Something is needed to twist them as tight as a string you might use when you're flying a kite. Chim chimney, chim chim cheree, chim cheroo.
Those children have run away from me for the last time. And who gets stuck? The children don't nanny in the house. Me, that's who. I've had my say, Mr. Brown. I'm done with this house forever. For good riddance, and I don't stumble on your way out. Ah!
Where is she going? What on earth am I going to say to Mr. Banks?
What is all this commotion? Precision and order is all that I ask. The running of a household, a straightforward task. The children, the servant, are all your domain. Whilst I remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Coat! Winifred, you have engaged 6 nannies in the last 4 months, and they have all been unqualified disasters. A nanny should govern, a nanny should rule. A nanny is a paragon who suffers no fool. A nanny's a stalwart our children would gain. I have such a nanny in Cherry Tree Lane. Briefcase. Umbrella.
If only we could find someone like your own nanny.
Few women alive could manage Miss Andrews' standards of efficiency. Besides, we could never afford someone of her caliber. Now, place an advertisement in the Times stating that Jane and Michael Banks require the best possible nanny at the lowest possible wage.
Father, we've returned our advertisement.
What on earth?
Please, George, I think we should hear it.
Mary.
If you want this choice position, have a cheery disposition, rosy cheeks, no more
Basketball, everything.
play games, all sorts. You must be kind, you must be witty, very sweet and very pretty.
Of all the ridiculous.
George, please.
Take us on outings, give us treats,
Sing songs, bring treats.
we won't fight your spectacle, so you can
only trying to help.
It won't help anyone to make me late. Precision and order is all that I ask. The running of the household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain. But I remain the sovereign.
You remain the sovereign of cherry lane.
What advertisement? We haven't placed any advertisements.
Let me see. Oh, yes. Play games of all sorts, which I most certainly can. Take us on outings and give us treats.
Michael, it's our advertisement.
Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on that score, I hope.
Oh, none at all.
I'm glad to hear it.
But take it up with Mrs. Banks. She manages all that side of things. Nothing domestic has anything to do with me. Oh, and don't forget the references.
I make it a rule never to give references.
There, I see.
I'll see the children now, thank you.
Of course. You'll find the very nice children. Now this is...
Mary Poppins. Jane, don't stare. And Michael, close your mouth. We are not a codfish. Let's move forward. Spin spot.
Mrs. Riddle. We have a new animal. Or I did.
A very tidy nursery, I must say. Tidier than I was expecting. Who's responsible for that?
Miss Brent.
Me! I am. Want to keep things neat. Do you indeed? Well, I look forward to making use of that. If there is one thing I can appreciate, it's a child whose word I can depend on. Now, first things first, I always say that the proper place to hang a hat is on the rack.
But there's nothing in it.
Better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky.
Mary Poppins, how could you have possibly known what they wanted in a nanny when we made all this?
Your list. I am not an item in the weekly shop, thank you very much.
Then how'd you get here? It's as if the wind just blew you here.
It did. Now stand over there. Just as I thought, a noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up. As long as
Thoughtless, short-tempered, and untidy.
I don't believe you. Let me see. And what's your measurements, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
So people say. Each virtue virtually knows no ground. Each trait is great and painterly sound. I'm practically perfect from head to toe. If I had a fault, it would never dare to show. I'm so bright and slowly perfect in every way. Now, perhaps you have a few questions.
What temperament?
Never.
Not grouchy or rough.
Very cool.
Will you stay tender with a girl with this tough?
Quite the contrary.
Do you read stories without coming fast? Or have objections to playing with us?
Some minor improvements may not go amiss, but adults I do must remember this. I like games, but I choose them.
That's not fair!
I never said I was there. I said I was. Practically perfect. But if you must say, you'll be practically perfect.
chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screever, and as you can see, a screever's an artist of highest degree.
And it's all me own work from me own memory.
Stay right where you are. I know that silhouette anywhere. Mary Poppins!
It's nice to see you there.
Well, I must say, you do look swell.
They can't marry you. You've only just arrived.
I wasn't born 1 minute before I walked into your house, Michael Banks. You know these two there.
I've seen him running around chasing a kite.
It isn't a real kite.
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins says it's a game called Walk in the Park.
Some game. I'd rather eat spinach.
Come along, Bert.
You can't hold us. You're too stanky. We don't want to go to the stinky park anyway.
Oh, yes, you do. Because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you never dreamed of. All that it takes is a spark. Then something, as plain as a park, becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look anew, then you'll understand. Why, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light.
So really?
When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright.
Nonsense, Bert.
Oh, happy little rounder. The daffodils are smiling at the bar.
Take time to your walk.
When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
Do enough brass for all of us.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like other nannies thinking parks are good for us. It's just statues, ducks, and grannies. I don't understand all the fuss. Is she doing it to spite us? We could lose her for a laugh. Perhaps it's all a put. I'll tell you what, she seems so different, but I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in the park. What was that?
You're quite wrong, Inga. When you take a walk with Mary, anything can happen.
What? Who are you?
I'm Nelius, and I've waited half a century to take a walk on a sunny day like this. Woo! Each man out with his dog will stand across to see a statue take a gentle walk.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Oh, let's go for a donkey saunter.
Mary's not so loud. With the shades wrinkled
What's the ball to take?
Mary's
Oh,
sunshine
run in the park.
Oh, happiness is
Foliages and features.
Happiness is running at the door.
From above, when Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday.
Wonder that it's Mary that love.
No wonder that
It's Mary that we love.
Did that really happen? Yes, but how?
Mary Poppins, of course.
But how did you make it happen?
Anything can happen if you let it.
Mary Poppins, how long will you stay?
We'll see.
You won't leave us, will you, Mary Poppins?
I'll stay till the wind changes. Now run along in the tree.
wonderful.
It is, isn't it?
The children want to say goodnight.
Tell them you've given me the message.
Oh, Daddy, we've had such a fantastic day. We sang with the busker and danced with the statue. You wouldn't have approved,
If
but...
you knew I wouldn't have approved, then why did you do it?
Daddy, could I have a kite? A real one?
Could you fly it?
You can always be.
And when would I have the time to do that? Can't you see I'm busy? Go to your room.
Oh, Michael, all he cares about is flying kites.
I remember when I was his age, I used to love flying kites, but then my nanny, Miss Andrews, beat it out of me.
Is it out of the question to do without a new nanny?
Don't be absurd. All the best families have nannies, so the wives can stay home and do charity work and stuff. Which reminds me, how's your tea party coming along?
No, I'm not sure. It seems so odd to send out invitations to people I hardly know.
But they're people you should know, remember? By your friends shall ye be judged.
But that's the point. They're not my friends.
Winifred, I'm only thinking of you. Are you going to say something to Mary Poppins about this afternoon?
I don't think so.
Very well, just make sure she's doing things our way and not hers.
Winds do change, tides can turn, sink or swim, see what you learn. Me, I was told, when I was small, just learn a trade, so I learned them all. Chim chimney, chim chim chiree.
Mrs. Brill, what about the cake?
It's just out of the oven and too hard to be iced or touched, for that matter.
Are you quite sure you know how to ice it?
Quite. And in case you're worried, I've not been exchanged by the fairies for another nincompoop.
I'll just go and check the drawing room.
Please, Miss Brill, I'd like to be helpful, and I like to be rich. Destiny thought otherwise.
Miss Brill, Mother wants to go to the drawing room. She says you can tell Robinson and I what to do.
Does she indeed?
I don't mind, honest.
Very well. I will give you one task and one task only. You think you can manage that? Put the icing tools next to the cake.
Is that all?
For you? Yes. For me? No. I swear, saving ancient Rome is not a pleasure cruise compared to my life in this house.
Michael, why don't we make the icing?
Because we don't know how.
Oh, don't be so feeble. Get me the eggs and get me the flour.
Are there eggs, Michael?
They're on mine. Robert's and I, bring me the cake.
Mrs. Brill,
What have you... Robert's and I.
Shall I call a doctor?
I don't think that is necessary, ma'am.
children, you know how important my party was. You deserve some very nasty medicine. Just wait until bedtime.
No, I don't think we should wait till then, ma'am. Why not go and get changed? We'll clear up here, won't we?
But we're not ill. I won't take it, and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many things, your inclination is faulty. Open, but it's strawberry ice. Now you.
I'm not so sure I like strawberry ice.
I'm not so sure I care. My cordial. Now off we go, you two. Michael, I know how you like to keep things neat. Jane.
I
told you she was tricky.
Must we? Captain Robertson and I do it when he wakes up. He is a servant after all.
With that attitude, you'll get through a lot of stuff before you're very old. Besides, in every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun, and so the job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. On the screen, it's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
not coming. None of them.
Do you think we chose the wrong day?
I think you asked the wrong people.
In the most delightful way.
Where are we going today?
I thought we could play our next game.
What game?
A visit to the bay.
That's not the game. Did Daddy agree? If you did, you must have put the idea into his head somehow.
What an impertinent thing to say. Me putting ideas into other people's heads. Really?
Position and order. Causing a wheel. Oh, opening a letter. Closing a deal. Pruning investment. Financial sense. A perfect ray of sunshine. Count shillings and pence. Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Thanks, sir.
Sir?
I hear that Buster's coming back in. Have you made your decision?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Make sure it's the right one.
In every transaction, credit or debt, sheets on the balance, gardens are
Banks, what objections can you have? My security is more than adequate in Latin America's expanding market. Have you no courage?
Mr. Von Hustler, what I haven't been able to grasp is what exactly is your final product?
What do you think? Money, of course.
Yes, money, but I wonder, is making money out of money enough?
Are you man enough to even be a banker?
assessing the market, limit the risk, live to rule forever. Taurus is risk.
Have you come to your decision, Mr. Banks? There's a ton of good people whose future depends on you.
I know that.
Give us this chance. The factory could be running in weeks and expanding before the year's out. Please, Mr. Banks, I'd give it everything I've got.
I believe you, Mr. Northbrook, and I've tried to find a way, but how could I be sure the money would be safe?
What about my workforce? They'll make it safe. My men have dreams to earn an honest living. A wife and kids, a home to call their own. If you'd invest in us today, it paves the way. I promise we'll repay the loan.
I'm sorry, Mr. Northbrook, but What on earth are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
No, we're done. And no man should be too busy for his own children. What are you here for, young man? Have you come for some money as well?
Hardly know what they need money for.
Well, it's never too early to learn its value.
I know the value of this. 6 pence.
No, that's its worth. Its value's in how you spend it. Do good and may you have good luck.
And what do you say to Mr. Northbrook?
Thank you.
I'll wait outside.
When I was a little boy, I would have never dared to interrupt my father.
Were you ever a little boy?
Of course, and my nanny, Miss Andrews, kept me out of my father's way.
And what about your mother?
Oh, I shouldn't say I saw either one of them more than once or twice a week.
Did they kiss you? You're going, Miss Andrews?
Certainly not! There was no time for hugs and kisses and soppy nonsense.
Poor Daddy. When you invest in the bank's money, what are you looking for? A good man or a good idea?
Wise question, Jane. I suppose it's a good idea, but a good man is much rarer and much, much more valuable.
Come along, children.
Mr. Von Hustler, I've considered your arguments, and I'm afraid my answer is no.
Oh, so you don't recognize a good idea?
Perhaps not, but I recognize a good man when I see one.
You'll regret this, Mr. Banks.
A man with dreams that life hasn't broken. A man with hopes, ambitions to fulfill. A man you're certain at first glance deserves a chance.
Now, Mr. Northbrook, when exactly could your new factory open?
Thank you, sir. You won't regret this.
There's that horrible old woman.
Don't point. And for your information, she's not in the least horrible.
But she's just a bundle of rags.
You learn to look past what you see. Early each day, the steps are simple, a little older and wise. In her own special way, the people she calls are my Here, one bag, are simple and few. Listen, she's calling to you.
Tuppence a
Hello there.
Hello, Mary. Hello, kids.
Hello!
We're off to Mrs. Corey's talking shop. Care to join us?
Talking shop?
Mrs. Corey.
Who's Mrs. Corey? Why, she's older than anyone else in the whole world. She knew Vlad before he went impaling, and William before he went conquering, and Alexander before he went so great.
That's impossible.
Anything can happen if you let it.
Well, it isn't Mary Poppins with Jane and Michael Banks. She knows us. And how was poor little Georgie?
No?
Georgie Banks, her father. He used to give his nanny the slip and come down into my shop here in secret. I remember he used to love my gingerbread sauce. Now, Mary Poppins, what can I do for you?
Well, I did want an ounce of conversations.
Ooh, I'm out of conversations, and I'm right out of words, too. Ooh, I do have some letters.
Now, what words can we make?
Motoplex.
Lapidophorus.
Those don't count. You made them up. And where do you think words came from in the first place? Somebody had to make them up.
You know, we can always use the same letters more than once. Now let me see. Supercalifragilistic expialidocious.
That's not a word.
Of course it's a word, and unless I'm very much mistaken, I think it's a rather useful one. When trying to express oneself, it's frankly quite absurd to use the lengthy accent to find the perfect word. Our little spontaneity keeps conversations keen. You need to find a way to say precisely what you mean. Supercalifragilistic
interrupting would suffice.
No what they could spend on using one to work.
I'm sure the Roman Empire opinion to think of this, because those Latin scholars never heard a word like this.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it simply, the effect can be atrocious. Check your breath before you speak in case it's halitosis. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You know, you can say it backwards, which is super like the Zex and Siligafa creepers.
She might be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So when Karen's got your tongue, there's no need for this thing. Just sum up this word and then you've got a lot to say.
Pick out those 18 consonants and 16 vowels as well, and put them in an order which is very hard to spell.
O-C-I-O-U-S.
Smarty pants.
S-U-P-E-R-C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L-I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S S-U-P-E-R-C-A-L-I-F R-E-G-I-L-I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S.
Here we go!
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is still quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilistic. 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 Supercalifragilistic.
George, why on earth are you home so early? Everything all right?
No, everything's not all right. After I refused to loan the bank's money to some German chap, he went to our chief rivals and, well, they gave him the loan, and now it looks set to be a gold mine.
Well, they can't expect you to do it right every time.
That's exactly what they expect.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is sort of quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough,
That's
you'll
more
always...
than loud enough. Mary Poppins, you are here to teach our children manners, and just look at them.
George, you're tired. Mary Poppins, perhaps you could keep the children occupied in the nursery tonight?
That's not fair. Daddy loses his tether with shut up in the nursery. Daddy's mean and rotten and I hate him.
Jane, take that back this instant. I will not have you criticize your father. Mary Poppins, take the children upstairs, please. George, if you have troubles, I'd like to share.
Don't worry, you will.
I've been suspended without salary until they decide what to do with me. Twists and turns, ups and downs. One moment smiles, next moment frowns. But bad-tempered faces had better change quick, 'cause if the wind changes, the face might just stick. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree, chim chiroo.
time.
That may be, but have you asked yourself who looks after the fathers when things go wrong?
The mothers, I suppose.
Not the children.
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Sometimes families are upside down. For a while, anyway.
Well, I don't want an upside-down family. I wish I could run away. Why don't you? Because you'd miss me. No, I wouldn't.
That's enough, you two. Go into bed, at once.
Oh, Mary Poppins, I wish you'd just leave us alone.
Be careful of the things you wish for.
Don't you ever stop?
You should govern your temper, or your temper will govern you.
I'm sick and tired of your stupid signs, your stupid games.
Just go to bed.
Well, I'll go to sleep, and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many things,
Your information
is faulty. Playing the game, having a ball. Those who play, shan't play at all. Railways are we learn to play the game.
Up where the smoke is all billowed and curled, between pavement and stars is the chimney sweep's world, where there's hardly no day, nor hardly no night. There's things off in shadow and halfway in light. On the rooftops of London. Ooh, what a sight!
Joining the sweeps tonight, are we?
The best view in the world, eh? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. Our sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Or blow me a kiss,
But
and that's lucky too. Oh, so you're going then?
the wind has changed.
But they're good kids, Mary.
I'd be bothering with them if they weren't. But I can't help it if they won't let me.
So?
So they've got to do the next bit on their own. Cheerio then. Keep an eye on them for me. Where's Mary Poppins?
Gone.
Gone.
Miss Frill, what does au revoir mean?
Why?
Because that's what she's written on this note. Dear Jane and Michael, keep playing the games. Au revoir, Mary Poppins.
It's French. It means till meet again. Now come inside before you catch your death.
Nowhere is there a more happier crew than them what sing chim chim chiree chim chiroo. Chim chimney chim chim chiree chim chiroo.